Imagine standing on the walls of a city that has stood for over 1,000 years. Behind you, the last remnants of the once great Roman Empire. In front of you, an unstoppable army with the world's most powerful cannon. This was Constantinople in 1453, the day the Middle Ages ended.
But the fall of Constantinople wasn't just about walls and weapons. It was about betrayal, political failure, and a desperate last stand. Today, we're uncovering the real story behind one of history's greatest turning points.
Let's set the scene. It's the early 1400s. The Byzantine Empire is a shadow of its former self. What once stretched across the Mediterranean is now just Constantinople and a few scattered territories. Meanwhile, the Ottoman Empire is rising fast.
And leading the Ottomans is Mehmed II, a 21-year-old sultan with one goal: take Constantinople. The city had survived sieges for centuries, but Mehmed had something new: gunpowder.
In April 1453, Mehmed's army of 80,000 troops, hundreds of ships, and the world's largest cannon, the Basilica, surrounded the city. The Byzantines, barely 7,000 defenders behind ancient walls. They were outnumbered more than 10 to 1.
But the walls of Constantinople were legendary: 40 feet high, 15 feet thick, triple layered. No one had ever breached them. Yet the Ottomans had something else: a secret weapon, naval superiority. They dragged ships overland around the chain, blocking the harbor, cutting off supplies.
Here's where betrayal played a role. The Byzantines begged Europe for help. The Pope promised troops if the Orthodox Church submitted to Catholic rule. It divided the city. Religious pride outweighed survival.
And worse, Genoese mercenaries promised support but prioritized their own interests. The city was isolated. On May 29, 1453, after 53 days of bombardment, Mehmed launched his final assault.
Thousands of Janissaries, the Ottoman elite troops, stormed the breaches. The Byzantines fought fiercely, but exhaustion set in. And then, the critical blow. A small, unlocked gate, the Kirka Porta, left open by accident. Ottoman troops slipped inside, and the defense collapsed.
Emperor Constantine XI, the last Roman emperor, refused to flee. He threw off his imperial robes and died fighting in the streets. With his death, the Roman Empire, founded over 2,200 years earlier, officially ended.
Mehmed rode into the Hagia Sophia, converting the world's greatest church into a mosque. But here's the twist: he didn't destroy the city. He rebuilt it as Istanbul, the capital of the Ottoman Empire.
But the real tragedy? The fall wasn't just about cannons. It was about division, betrayal, and political failure. Had Europe united or internal conflicts ended, Constantinople might have stood.
So, was it bravery, betrayal, or inevitability? Maybe all three. But one thing's clear: the fall of Constantinople didn't just end an empire. It ended the Middle Ages and reshaped the world forever.
Thanks for listening to Legends Uncovered. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. History isn't just the past, it's the story of how we got here.